Nintendo, why must you do this to me? Why must you do this to me? I'm on vacation right now. I brought my microphone for this exact reason. I'm on my little laptop. I'm actually gonna check. I am recording this audio. Okay, I am. Yes, I am. Oh my god. Why must you do this to me, Nintendo? I knew it happened too. So I brought this microphone here. Nintendo Switch 2 first look trailer. We're getting 2 minutes. Oh, get your bets in right now. No games. Maybe a little bit of games, just maybe a little, tiny little bit of games on the screen, but probably no games. Um, confirms all the leaks, 100% confirms all the links, and we getting a reveal date for the console, release date for the console, and maybe a release date for something like a softer presentation, but nothing else, no more. 2 minutes, no more than this. Okay, let's just jump in. Oh my god, why must it always happen when I'm away from home? Nintendo! I wanted to make a video on this! Oh crap. It looks suspiciously it looks suspiciously similar to a Nintendo Switch. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep, exactly. Oh, the sound design for this. Oh. Kickstand, the U-shaped kickstand. All the leaks were real. All the leaks were real. As if anyone doubted that. Oh, that's a good kickstand. Give me the Joy-Cons. Oh, bigger, black. Give me the color. Give me the color underneath. Oh, everything was real. Everything was real. Every single little thing was real. Give me the optical sensor. Confirm it. Confirm the mouse. Confirm the mouse functionality. Now, Nintendo, do it. Oh, these look so good. Oh my god, they look so good. Are they gonna confirm any actual features like a Hall effect or anything? Wait. Why were they doing that? Why were they doing that? Wait. The way they were sliding on the table. The way they were sliding on the table, that's a mouse. Oh, the click. The click. Two. Nintendo Switch, the logo, literally right the same. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. We get 1 second of gameplay. Is that Mario Kart 9? Oh my goodness. 2025. Okay. Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, okay. April 2nd. Or is that April 2nd or is that Oh my god, my non-American brain. Which date was that? Is that April 2nd or is that February 4th? This is Nintendo of America. This is April 2nd, right? Cuz you guys put month first. Oh my god, April 2nd? That's so far away. And just 2025? This thing's releasing second half, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh crap. Nintendo Switch 2 Experience, series of hands-on events held around the world. For more details, check the official Nintendo website. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much to talk about now. Okay. Okay. I think I'm hyped. I'm a Nintendo fan. I'm hyped. First impression. I think I'm gonna go on a limb here. I think people will be disappointed by this. They didn't say anything. They didn't say anything. They announced the direct to where they're actually gonna say something. This is when they'll actually share price information, real release date, games, the actual games coming in. This is when they'll do it. And they'll do it in April then. If I'm reading this correctly. God, I hate Americans. I don't. Americans are awesome. Um, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think the reaction will be 100% positive for this because what did they show that we didn't know? Everything here we knew. And I think this confirms mouse functionality. Take a look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Why would they slide them around like that? That's mouse functionality, isn't it? That's 100% mouse functionality. This they didn't say it because they said nothing here, but this is 100% mouse functionality confirmed. So that's the fourth big mode. That's the theory everyone was talking about. They were right. I was right. I saw that as well. that was really safe. Obviously, I think we're getting that. One thing that I will say, from the gameplay footage right here, okay, I'm gonna be crucified. Everyone's really hyped right now. Also, oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, I didn't even notice. They have the same little dog controller. Oh my god, they have the same little controller. Oh Christ. Oh no. Oh yes, but oh no. I was expecting it to be a little different. But I guess they really are playing it safe here. I mean, look at the way they treated this trailer. They start with a Nintendo Switch, they make it a little bigger, make the controllers a little bigger, make them a little different, and then at the end, they feel the need to clarify that it plays all Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. They put it right to the side of the Switch. I think that what we're seeing here is a Nintendo who is scared. This Nintendo is actively shitting their pants over the Wii U and what happened there because they did not take any chances. The logo, most obvious thing in the whole world. Nintendo Switch with a 2 right next to it. The way they introduced it, first showing the Switch, then showing the slightly larger, slightly different Switch. Moving on to showing all the same little features as usual, putting on the dock, putting in the controller, and then feeling the need to specify that it plays all Nintendo Switch games and plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as if it's just a continuation. I think it comes from the fact that this is the first time that Nintendo is doing a sequel console in this sense because, well, PlayStation does PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even Xbox, while they might not call it Xbox 1, 2, 3, and 4, they're practically Xbox 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because they're really similar. Nintendo's never done something like that apart from maybe the SNES, but that's so long ago. So we're seeing a different Nintendo here, and that's really interesting. And I want to make a better video later when I'm home to actually discuss this further. Um, but I don't know how the reaction online will be for this. Personally, exactly what I expected. I'm not gonna lie, exactly what I expected. 100% what I expected. I I actually thought we wouldn't see Mario Kart. I thought we would see a different game. I thought we were going to see the new 3D Mario because in my head that sells more the idea of a new generation. But I guess Mario Kart did sell what 60 something million units, so obviously it sells consoles. But time for me to get crucified. From this YouTube compression on the little screen. Okay, okay. Don't crucify me, fellas. From this YouTube compression, the gameplay, 4 seconds of gameplay being shown on the little Switch 2 screen through the trailer, it doesn't look all that revolutionary. Obviously, we know that this console isn't as powerful as a PS5. That's not what I'm saying. It's probably closer to a PS4, in between a PS4 and PS4 Pro. We knew that. We knew that. It's not hardware related. It's more so it looks exactly like Mario Kart 8, except they make Mario like they got the little cheeks on him. They got little chubby cheeks. They kind of made Mario more into his Mario Wonder style. Bowser's done the same. Yeah, I think all the characters are more like Wonder. So that might just be the new design philosophy for Mario that they're pushing. But it's really hard to tell how improved this is compared to Mario Kart 8 because I'm gonna be real, Mario Kart 8 already looked so just unimaginably good for the Wii U that I didn't think they would be able to pull something super extraordinary again, but I hoped for it. This doesn't look all too extraordinary. Obviously, just 3 seconds of footage within a screen, within YouTube compression, being moving. It's like, yeah. But that's the problem with making a trailer like this, right? People knew about the console. People knew about the console. Everything shown here, we knew about it. Because of leaks. Yes, it wasn't Nintendo. It wasn't because of Nintendo that we knew about it. But still, I think they should have put that into consideration. Maybe we wouldn't even got this. You notice how it's just 2 minutes and it's so short and there's no real life trailer footage or anything. Maybe we weren't even supposed to get this and Nintendo rushed this out because of leaks. I'm really happy. I can't say I'm not happy about this because I am. But it is exactly what we expected, even less so. So maybe this was rushed out because of leaks. Because what Nintendo showed here is exactly what leaked. We knew everything. We knew everything. Even the mouse feature, which they try to subtly hint at here, we knew that. We knew about that. We knew about that recently too. So they barely missed the surprise factor there. But the only surprise factor in this trailer is, of course, the announcement date for the next Nintendo Direct, which is great. The 2025 release date isn't really an announcement because we were hoping that it would come out this year. Nintendo. Technically, this is new information, but like we sure hope that it comes out in 2025. So this isn't really that big. Everything else is just confirming what we know. I guess we get to see the controllers in the little controller thing, in the little controller grip for the first time. So that's really cool. That's new information. And of course, the major new thing that they showed was this little bit of Mario Kart footage. Oh man, it's so tough to judge this because it's so tough to judge this because it's just a little trailer. Like it's a little just a little bit of gameplay footage on the screen of the Switch 2 within YouTube. Like look at the amount of compression applied to this. Like we can't judge graphical fidelity based on this. What I can judge is that they chose for our first look at Mario Kart 9 to be a deserty looking Mario circuit with no new feature tease whatsoever. This tease is nothing. This tease is nothing, right? Like we're getting no new features, nothing. That was just them racing for a fraction of a second, which makes me think that maybe this was rushed. Maybe this wasn't supposed to be a thing. Okay, that looked pretty cool actually. When they go through the boost pad, look at that. Ooh, looks pretty neat. They went for a more realistic look too. This looks more it's like less cartoony and more cartoony at the same time. The characters are more cartoony. Look at Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong from the movie. That's Donkey Kong's design from the Mario movie. They made all the characters more cartoony. Oh gosh. Okay. I mean, I don't feel bad about that. I think character redesigns can be great. But it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's like the level itself seems to be more realistic, but the characters were made more cartoony. Look at the wheels. Look at the cart Mario's riding. That's more cartoony than Mario Kart 8 by a lot. But then if you take a look at the road, the asphalt, the trucks, just the scenery itself, that's a lot more real. That's an interesting design, and we can't, as far as I'm aware, we can't see any new features from this on the Mario Kart front, which is what I care about most at the moment. I know I'm just staying here in the Mario Kart. I'm not even going through this because what is there to go through, Nintendo? We knew about all of this. It's like this is not news to us at all. Nothing. We've seen every little crevice of this device, and that's well, I know it's. I guess what we haven't seen is this the way the little Joy-Con straps work. We get to see them there for a second. Let's pause at the right second here. Bam. So we get to see those. How do I do -1? There we go. We get to see those little Joy-Con straps, which to me confirm mouse functionality as well because they have a little pass-through hole in the middle, so it wouldn't cover the optical sensor. Did we get to see an optical sensor on the right Joy-Con here? On there, on the red one? Yep, there it is, the hole. Yeah, there's mouse sensors. There's mouse functionality. Another sensor right there. Yeah, okay, it's mouse functionality. We were right about that. I'm fairly certain. But then again, wow! Thank you, Nintendo, for confirming everything we knew. I am absolutely just hyped out of my mind for this console. I think it'll be great. I have no doubt that the next 3D Mario will be the best thing we have ever seen from Nintendo. But I am curious to see what the internet's reaction will be for this because obviously it was just released. I just ran out, I grabbed my microphone, I plugged it into this laptop, and I'm recording this right now. I'm gonna upload it. I'm freaking away from home. Thank you, Nintendo. The 1 week where I can't actually do this properly. Um, man, man. I'm really curious to see what the internet's reaction to this will be. because generally speaking, I think people expected more. Was it right to expect more? I don't think it's right to expect more. Uh, if we take a look how the Switch was revealed, the Switch got a 3-minute teaser trailer, and months later, we would get the actual major January presentation. And I think that because of all the leaks going around in the internet, and because that whole thing of, oh, Nintendo delayed the Switch 2 from 2024 into 2025, I feel like most people in the internet had this concept in their heads. I mean, you've seen them. You've seen people say, oh, Nintendo Switch 2 is releasing in March, guys. This direct is happening after March. The direct. So no, this is coming in second half of the year. This is coming in June at the earliest. May to June at the earliest. And I feel like a lot of the internet had this feeling that we were almost there. We were almost there. We're clinching for it. And this trailer, what it does is that it just bumps us back a little. It's just Nintendo confirming everything that's leaked and saying, sit around and wait. And the only major thing that we got that's actually new, the look into Mario Kart, to me personally, at least looking at it right here, right now, for the first time, me personally, didn't really impress me, which worries me. It worries me because that Mario Kart footage did not impress me. But then again, they didn't show anything. They didn't show any new features for Mario Kart. I don't think they even showed any non-Mario characters. Let's take a look here. Like, I don't think they even showed any non-Mario characters. That's Wario, Donkey Kong, Rosalina, Daisy Toad, Yoshi Bowser, and like you already know there's no way they're not having just Mario characters. With the way Mario Kart 8 sold and how big that game was and it being the first game to introduce characters from different franchises, you know they're not just sticking to Mario characters. So I'm not going to be say like being a doomerist and saying, "Oh, Mario Kart 9 is over," because clearly they didn't show us crap. They showed nothing. They showed the absolute bare minimum. This shows us one track, 5 seconds of carts just going around, no new mechanic to like completely change things up like anti-grav or underwater or gliding, nothing. This isn't a look. This isn't a first look trailer at Mario Kart 9. This is a Nintendo Switch 2 first look trailer. So I can't be all too worried about Mario Kart as well. But from what we've seen here, it's nothing impressive. I can only hope that it does become impressive in the Nintendo Direct that's going to come later this year. For now, it's nothing impressive in my mind. And obviously, the Switch 2, which is supposed to be the thing that's really impressive, Nintendo's all about surprise and delight. You know, that's kind of their whole motto, their whole thing. We gotta be surprised and delight, and how everybody needs to just experience this wonder and this joy about finding out our new our games and just finding things out for the first time. It's kind of the philosophy they adopted from Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild as well. And it's like that's kind of ruined here, Nintendo, because everything out leaked out, and I didn't expect them to completely change their plans because everything leaked out. I didn't expect Nintendo to completely change everything they were going to do just because stuff was leaking out. If they had this plan, they were just going to do it. But at the same time, this first trailer, unfortunately, is nothing new. It's confirmation after confirmation of things that were all but confirmed. We get confirmation of the U-shaped kickstand. We get confirmation of the Joy Cons with the under analog stick coloring. We get confirmation of the mouse feature, barely, but come on, even stronger confirmation of the mouse feature. Confirmation of the magnetic Joy-Con. Confirmation of the Nintendo Switch 2 logo. First little look at Mario Kart 9 that doesn't show much special, but it does look pretty good. And then we get obviously the one thing that's new for the first time ever, guys. We are seeing the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con grip, and it looks exactly the same as the Nintendo Switch one. So, man, that's it. That's the new. We get to see the dock from the front, and again, it was right. It does leave again. Leaks were right again. It does leave a little bit of the screen popping out. It's not nearly as much as people were doing like in the mock-ups, because there were mock-ups for this dock where uh they'd have like a always on display on the little top part indicator showing the time and look at some characters. I think this leaves out too little space for that. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this is purely aesthetics that they chose to go with this. After all, it turns off when you plug it in here. They don't tease a little thing turned on. I think that that's not a feature that exists on Switch 2, especially because in a future OLED model that would risk burn-in, and I don't think that's something Nintendo wants to risk, like ever. So yeah, we didn't get confirmation of Hall effect analog sticks. We didn't get confirmation of anything specs wise, and I don't think we will. Again, that's Nintendo. For everybody that was hoping that Nintendo would come in, that Mr. Furukawa would just walk on stage and say, "This is Nintendo Switch 2 with 3.4 terafards of potency." Like, no, that's not the Nintendo way. They would never do that. So again, not surprising, but it does not give us anything new, and it doesn't confirm things spec wise. But because everything else was confirmed, yeah, we know the specs too. It's the T239. It's everything we know. It's 12 gigs of memory. It's Samsung architecture, SoC. It's everything. We knew. This might be the most leaked console in history. I don't think there's any console ever that can drop a trailer and you can just say, "I've seen this. I've got it. I've seen this. I know about this. I know what this is. I know exactly what this is. I've seen this. Oh, a new game. And I've seen this. Oh, 2025. Yeah, sure, hope so. Boom, over." I don't think there's any console in history that has reached this point. So it'll be interesting. Again, I'm so excited to see all the people talking about this in the internet as well. Everyone else making videos on it. Because my first reaction is mixed, as you can tell, viewer. It is mixed right now. I really do like what I see in terms of the console. I think this console looks great. I am so happy about the under analog stick, the little coloring there. I think this is so good. It looks so wonderful. Nintendo Switch 2 logo in the background, clean design. Oh, the dock looks better too. Clean, super clean. I love it. It definitely is an improvement upon the first Switch. The size of the screen in the dock. Let's see. When do they show it again? It's later, right? When they turn it on, yeah. The size of the screen is they got a little bezel on the side. I don't know if those bezels are as thin as the OLEDs, but they're much thinner than the original Switches, and they do leave a little bit of room for a future Switch 2 OLED or future Switch 2 Pro to thin even further. It looks modern. It looks sleek. It's good. It's larger. I do like all that, but as far as the trailer itself goes, we've seen everything Nintendo. It's everything we know. So that's just hard to judge, man. It's hard to judge. It really is. Because we should be excited about all this, and I am excited about all this, but there's just nothing much new to talk about. Realistically, we were given a date to when to actually be excited, which is where is it here. This, mark your calendars, this is when you can actually get hyped. This is when we'll get shown the next major 3D Mario. This is when they'll actually show us why this Mario Kart 9 is the best thing ever and why you should buy a Switch 2 for it, because this trailer does nothing for that. So this is when we'll get the Mario Kart 9. This is when we'll get the next 3D Mario. This is when we'll get so many other things that I can't even begin to speculate on. Maybe a new IP like how they had for ARMS back in 2017. We got shown nothing but the bare minimum to keep us going. They just we were just like dying on the floor. They got the defibrillator. They went the little freaking shock thingy. Keep on going for a couple more months. You got this. Come on, keep them alive. Buy Donkey Kong Country HD. Come on, we got DKC Returns HD and Xenoblade Chronicles Remaster, and we're getting you Metroid Prime 4. Come on, stay alive. That's kind of what they're doing here. Keep the hype going. Survive. Personally, with how long and drawn out the leak cycle has been for this console, I would have hoped that this trailer would have dropped in the first week of January. This direct was in February or March, and we were getting this console by May guaranteed. But what we're seeing here right now is a late January teaser first look trailer. Which I don't. Has Nintendo ever revealed a console like this before? Ever, even? This is very different. I believe. I don't know. They might have before, but this feels very different. What we're getting here is a first look trailer halfway through January and a direct months away. Mmm. I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, I'm just gonna keep repeating myself. Thanks everybody for coming along here and watching this with me. That's my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer. I am absurdly hyped. I'm just I'm so hyped for the Nintendo Switch 2 console, but I am cautiously optimistic about this trailer, I guess. I am fairly contempt, but like contempt is the word, really. I wouldn't say like pleased or just astonished or anything like that. I'm contempt, which I don't think is what Nintendo wants when they're announcing a new console. I'll see. Maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe I'm posting this and everyone in the internet is hyped out of their minds. I personally don't see it because I know again, if you were accompanying just or following the leaks for any amount of time, you would have seen everything. That those Genki mother fluffers in CES, Nintendo 100% sent the lawyers. They weren't kidding. That was real. They sent the lawyers because that was the console. That was the console. That just was the console. And ever since the whole D brand thing where they just decided to show a Switch 2 case, I knew it was the console because these companies they wouldn't put the effort in to designing these things and to even setting cases and accessories up for pre-order if they didn't know for a fact that what they were looking at was the actual final console. So it's just kind of hard because we've known this for so long at this point. But anyway, a lot more to discuss when I'm home next week, and I'll see you guys then. How are you feeling about this trailer? How are you feeling? Are you excited for the Switch 2? Did this confirmation just take some tension off your shoulders? Did it ease you into the future? Are you happy to wait another couple months for a Switch 2 Direct? Or did you hope for more? And was this a disappointment? And are we starting the Switch 2 off of on a fairly weird, if not wrong, way? um, Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week. Happy Switch 2 reveal day! As they shadow dropped it! They shadow dropped a new console trailer! Why? Why did they shadow this seems like it's huge! They gave it as much thought as they did Emio the Smiling Man trailer on Twitter.com. Oh my goodness, a lot to talk about. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to go process what this means and um, filter out my feelings a little to realize just try and process. Am I really hyped or am I just confused? Um, Thanks everyone for watching. See you guys next week. Bye.